Match begins, and these two wrestlers, one of them's ranked 18th in the country. The Arizona State wrestler is ranked 18th in the country, and the what's the college again? Missouri. Well, I didn't even know the match. I just put on a random match right now. So the Missouri wrestler, he's ranked 25th in the country. This is actually a big matchup. I just put on a random match, and we got a good one today. So yeah, you got the early. You tried to go for the early shot there. I'm just a little stunned. I just saw in the AFCON final a dude Panenka like chipped it down the middle. That's crazy. And yeah, he grabs the leg and he switches off. He's trying to take him down, and from here he brings him down to his knees a bit. But oh my, look how big the Arizona State wrestler is heavyweight compared to the other guy. This size disadvantage is crazy. This is like the downsides of being like a 230-pounder wrestling at 285. Because look, he just got the takedown, right? Yeah, he's gonna put him on his back. If this match ends right now, that would be crazy. He's getting back points, and how much did he get? It didn't look like he probably got like 2 back points and a takedown. If he let go of the did he get any back points? I saw the ref counting, but yeah, he didn't really get onto his back. Well, I mean, sort of did. Did he try to lock up a cradle? I can't really see the things in my way. But you see though, that's why you don't want to be 220 wrestling up a 285. Of course, you're more faster and agile and everything like that, but you just saw that right there. That's just pure size. There was no skill in that. And look, this is a pure heavyweight. This Arizona State wrestler, he's your classic textbook heavyweight. Look at him, he's just walking around. And yeah, this other wrestler looks like he's like walking around like 200 at least. It looked like. So it's good that he's ranked, but he doesn't look like he's too heavy. He looks very maybe 220. A lot of 197 pounders walk around like 215 ish. So that's why you'll see a lot of 197 pounders actually bump up 285 because they cut from like 215, 220. It's a very physical weight class. I wouldn't want to wrestle 197. I feel bad for the kids that have to wrestle 197. Poor guys. I wrestled 197s. I started out wrestling 184, and when I bumped up to 197, the guys there were, when I wrestled like some top ranked guys in the country, so it was like very size disadvantage, me underweight against them, but he's experiencing the exact same thing that I went through. Where you can't really shoot on this guy. He tries to get the shot there again, grabs the leg, brings it up, and takes him down. Forget what I said before. He doesn't get the full takedown. Once again, it's just I'm not hating on this dude. I don't know who any of these two dudes are, but it's just a size difference. It pushes them there a little bit. This is like your classical like that gym teacher that is all gym teacher that's fat and everything, but back in his glory days he was like that crazy athlete. That's like sort of just his face. I'm not talking about the rest of him. He looks like the gym teacher, classical gym teacher. I don't know, maybe that's just me. I had a gym teacher look exactly like that, so that's why. And he was a state champ. Very nice dude. He's trying to lock up that cradle. He's trying to get a cradle. You can see from here. I don't think he's gonna. He grabs that wrist there. He tries to bring it, and maybe he's gonna push him out right here, and he does. And he tries to get locking up the underhook. He's very comfortable. This Arizona State wrestler. He's very he's putting his body up and everything. He's very he's not worried about position or anything like that because he knows that if this dude shoots, he's gonna score on him. You know what I'm saying? The Arizona State wrestler, he's gonna score on him regardless. But he's ranked 25th in the country, so it's not bad to be ranked 20th. You really be surprised. Not surprised, but these 25th ranked kids in the country, they would destroy some D1. They destroy D1 freshmen. If a D1 freshman was up against these guys, they would get destroyed. I want to put these guys against a high school a high school state champ. And that state champ will get humbled, a 4-time state champ. Not 4. He'll give it a little bit of a challenge, but he will get beat. It really depends on where exactly the state champ is from. What state? If it's like California state champ, Pennsylvania state champ, those guys are really good. There are some state champs that are good from other states. Like I think there's some Virginia ones that are decent. I don't really know too much. I don't know that much states that no. I know Florida's got some good wrestling. That's not a team you hear a lot, but Florida's got really good wrestling. The reason I want to talk about Florida is because these guys aren't doing anything. He wants to shoot. I mean, he might shoot the last like 3 seconds because why not? And he did it in the first period, but yeah, you can see right here. This guy is just pure size. He can't do anything. Oh wait, was this the same match as well where Caleb Larkin upset the number one ranked wrestler in the country? I think that might have been the same match. I mean, I'm watching this a couple days later. Wait, oh, that's the match from last week. Yeah, that was the match I think where he upset the number one ranked wrestler in the country. West Virginia, I think that was it. And I'm mistaken the two brothers. I thought Caleb Larkin. I thought they were the same people. And he finally gets a stall call, but he grabs that foot and yeah. And from here, yeah, he grabs the foot. He's trying to do something. This is a very uncomfortable position to be in. I mean, he could get something off of this actually if he was a little bit more heavier. This is why I would never. This is why I fear bumping up the heavyweight. One, because I used to be heavier back in my old days, and I don't want to be heavy again. My heaviest I ever was like 260s. But that was back before I even wrestled. I went all the way down to like 170, and he grabs the foot there again, and from here he brings the leg up, and now he's really got the advantage. Oh, look how strong this guy is. He's very strong. Oh man, he sweeps it from the front. You don't see that a lot, but he can get away with that. And if he just like gets his head out a bit and maybe gets to the side a bit, I mean, he's holding him really well. Hopefully, he doesn't get like any back points. I think the ref just gave a takedown. Now he does. But that was a pretty nice way to grab that leg. No, I don't think he gave it. Oh, my bad. Yeah, this is my fear though. Maybe like later in my wrestling career, maybe my senior year, I might bump up to weight. Maybe like because I'm wrestling. If I'm wrestling fully, I'm gonna have to wrestle 5 years in college. I have 4 years left, and I'm gonna wrestle those 4 years. So my first year didn't really count for eligibility. So maybe my 5th year, I might bump up the heavyweight, or I don't really know. I don't want to wrestle 197 for the rest of my life. But my whole thing is like journey becoming. Like, it's all about 197, so I don't want to bump up to 285. Maybe I'll stay at 197. I want to be like 220, though, so I might cut waterweight 220. The reason why I'm not doing it right now is because I have a whole thing going on this year, and that's the thing. The next couple of years for me is going to be very hard for me to wrestle in college until like 2028. So next 2 years, next 2 to 3 years, it's going to be very hard to wrestle in college. So I'm thinking about redshirting actually this year again, but you don't really care about me right now. Last 2 seconds, he gets a shot. If he can get it, like, if he got it, like, 10 seconds earlier, he could have got an overtime takedown there. And I think the ref does give another point. So it's going to end 4-6. What a match.